Good morning. It's Sunday, August 3rd. And one of the things you will learn in life is that when things go wrong, there are many people who can't rise to the occasion. And this is a situation right now where President Trump is not about to rise to the occasion. He is very unhappy with the labor statistics report that came out recently. And his reaction to this situation is not one that I would call great for a chief. Because when situations are wrong, you have to examine it. You can't fly off the handle. You have to rise to the occasion. So if the jobs report is weak, you don't fire the person. Trump says he will the labor statistics chief because there's a weak job report. Before he goes off the handle like that, he has to make sure that all the facts are correct. Is he going to fire a person who hasn't done anything wrong except reporting information that Trump finds detrimental to his career as the leader of this country? So Trump is turning his anger about poor jobs numbers on the number crunchers. In a statement, the Department of Labor Statistics confirmed that Commissioner Eric McIntyre was terminated on Friday. It named the longtime Bureau of Labor Statistics official William Wachowski as the leading head of the agency now. In the big picture, government statistics agencies are historically insulated from politics, so they can accomplish a deeply technical task of tallying up activity in a 30 trillion, 160 million job economy. So if they don't have the right information, they can't do their job well. And if the right information is not to your liking, that's tough shit. You have to dig in and find out why, and you have to correct the situation. You don't fire the people that gave you the bad news, so to speak. So the bad news basically is that the Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that the U.S. only added 73,000 jobs in July, and it sharply revised the number downward in May and June, the growth estimates. So without evidence, the president accused McIntyre, a 20-year government veteran who was elevated to that job in the Biden administration, of distorting the numbers for political purposes. And her predecessor, who was the BLS Commissioner William Beach, who was also appointed in 2019 by Trump, posted to X that her firing sets a dangerous precedent and undermines the statistical mission of the Bureau. And another former Commerce Department official, Ted Kotko, who was overseeing government statistics, said on some organizational posting that firing McIntyre is a five-alarm international harm to the integrity of U.S. economic data and to the entire statistical system. So Trump is trying to change the numbers because he doesn't like them, because he's the president, and those numbers don't look good in his presidency. Instead of stepping to the plate and recognizing that he has to do something about it to change what's happening, to correct the errors that are going on, and to work hard to make our economy what he wants it to be. Not to criticize and fire the people who tell him the truth. I have directed my team to fire the Biden political appointee immediately. That's what Trump advises people to do. Fire those who bring the bad news. Fire those who work. That's not what you do if you're the boss. You don't like the person in the first place. You should have taken care of that. But when they bring you the truth, you don't fire people for that. And he says, we are going to replace her with somebody who is much more competent and more qualified to deal with important numbers. Important numbers like this must be fair and accurate. They can't be manipulated for political purposes. So who is the manipulator? Not the person who delivered the numbers to him. He is the person that is now manipulating the numbers, disavowing them. Similar things happen in the first part of the year, always to the negative. The economy is booming under Trump, despite a Fed that plays games, this time with the interest rates. That's what he's claiming. Nonsense! Face up to the fact that the economy is on the downside. Something's going wrong in your business arrangements or whatever. The president added in a subsequent post, in my opinion, today's job numbers are rigged to make the Republicans and me look bad. That's a cop-out. Step to the plate with information that proves your case. Don't criticize. Don't get angry. Don't act stupid. Take the position that maybe they're right. Take the position that says, we're going to look into this and we will make sure it's correct. And then if it is correct, stand up like a man and say, we're going to do something about this situation. Instead of going off the handle and criticizing people who are doing their job correct. So I leave you with that. A country that is in disarray right now. And what is Trump going to do when he has people who come out and tell the truth, and the truth affects him? So think about that, and I hope you can have a great day. Take care. Bye.